Yo, so what's going on, you poop stuffers? My name is Pone. I'm playing a little bit more Black Ops on Hijacked for you guys. The reason I post this gameplay is actually because it's a really cool one. It's one of those ones where it starts off like really slow, and in fact they start pushing our poop in. And after they're done poop stuffing, we decide we need to counter poop stuff by poop stuffing in their poop stuffers. And it's a hectic game, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the poop stuffing. And it's actually decided by 1 point. It's a really cool game. We come back pretty hard. And just stay tuned to the end. But anyways, I'm here. You're here because you saw the juicy little YouTube money title, and that is, will Modern Warfare 4 suck? That's simply put, that's all I need to talk about, because I honestly do have this feeling that many people do not understand this pattern that I've been noticing. I think I was speaking to, I think it was Jericho the other day, about, I guess, what we expect out of Modern Warfare 4. And I know it's a little early to talk about it, but I'm sure it's going to be all the news, all the hype here in a couple months. But I decided to talk about it just to kind of get you guys in this idea. You know, I think I noticed this pattern over the last few years. And, you know, as they are as a video game, as they've been progressing and knowing that there's two different studios, two different developers trying to create these games, that they're, I guess, trying to unite. And I think they have a little pattern going. And I'd like to, I guess, expose that to you guys. So hopefully you guys can check it out and accept it and notice it yourselves. When the video's over, you know, let me know. Did you guys check that? Did you ever think about it that way? Is there anything else you guys can add to my theory? And we can go with it. Honestly, let's just put this down. You got Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, and you've got Treyarch. Treyarch is the pussy of the two. And I'm going to tell you this. Treyarch is submissive. They're the game that tries to perfect the gambles and improvements of Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer, whatever the hell you want to call them. You know, Infinity Ward is the one that makes a step forward. They're the dick in the relationship. They're the ones that take all the leaps. They're the ones that do all the pushing. They're the ones in charge, okay? And then Treyarch is this safe zone. They're kind of like, oh, yeah, we'll fix your boo-boos and try to make our game balanced. You know, that's kind of what it is. So I always have this feeling that Infinity Ward makes the leaps. They take the steps. They innovate. And Treyarch is just kind of like, we've got zombies, dude. We don't have to do anything. We just put like a couple new zombies map in, and we'll just fucking drink, you know, drinks with little umbrellas in them, right? Treyarch is really neutral, and I don't know if it's set up this way. I don't know if it's designated to be prepared that way. But let's go back a little bit. Let's go back a few years. I started in Call of Duty and World at War. Ew, yeah, I know. Some people's favorite game, mine, you know, it was a good experience. It was enough for me to want to pick up Modern Warfare 2. And I couldn't have been happier when I picked up Modern Warfare 2. Remember that day. Remember those days, the first few months that you played that game, how incredible it was. It was a game changer. The leaps they made in that game was incredible. The customization, the beautiful colors in that game. And I know it wasn't super upgraded, but after playing that game, it made World at War look like the entire game was in black and white. You know, the colors in the game, the maps, the customization, the new cool, colorful, futuristic guns, you know, the more modern type fighting rather than the war-based ones. It was so incredible. It was a step forward, and they did so many good things. But the pattern through the Infinity War titles, I swear to you, at every leap they take, they have one or two big game changers, one or two big improvements, you know? And then they have one or two flaws. It's like, ah, damn. And those flaws, I think they're actually just going to release anyways. Like, well, we got to make sure our shit's not too good, okay? We got to let them know that we're not perfect. I think they do it intentionally. That's my theory behind Dead Man's Hand anyways, to try to make the bad players better. But that's just my theory. Anyways, let's go back into it. Modern Warfare 2, they released the nuke. The nuke was a big game changer. It added this extra aspect inside the game that made you want to go and achieve it. But it also started making people play a little bit more selfishly. They're like, fuck you guys, teamwork, objectives, no, bro, I just get 7 kills, Harrier chopper, gonna, yeah, nuke. You know, and don't say you didn't do it, I did it. I got popular on YouTube for doing it. So I'm not judging you, but it changed the game. At the same time, it was their most important thing, but it also had a couple flaws, and it killed teamwork in Modern Warfare 2. But more importantly, let's think about the word that we shall not name. Or the words. That is one-man army. Brilliant idea. I loved the idea. I thought I could effectively relieve what Scavenger was. I thought it was a smooth idea, but paired against the devil noob tubes, it changed the game. People hated noob tubes. It made the game unplayable. It got to the point where if somebody else was noob tube one-man army, somebody else would do it. It was like AIDS for gaming. It was like as soon as somebody else got it, somebody else did it, somebody else did it, someone else did it, their dog got it. It's just like everything went downhill. And that killed the game for me. So with all their gambles, with all their ideas, and them trying to make their game so much better, they do bring in all these unique ideas, but some of them backfire. One Man Army was one of them. You know, that really, really hurt the game, but it was a great idea. I'd like to honestly see them bring that back, but not allowed to replenish noob tubes or anything like that. If they would have honestly fixed that game, think of that. If they would have honestly fixed noob tubes in that game, it would have been the best Call of Duty to date, in my opinion. I mean, the experience during that time with all the weapons and the cool guns, the tar and all this stuff, the customization, the equipment, the spas, you know, there were so many great things in that game. And then we moved over to Black Ops. What happened? What was new in Black Ops? I'll wait. Outside of the designated new weapons and guns and maps they have to bring in to keep it fresh, what was new that Treyarch changed? Nothing. They brought in some DLC. They brought in some zombies. They focus on zombies. My stepfather only played World at War and Black Ops solely for zombies. He never, ever, ever played multiplayer. They reach out to an entirely new, unique audience. Now, what I want to think of is this intentional? Are they purposely trying to perfect the gambles of Infinity Ward or the Modern Warfare titles? Are they trying to take those leap forwards that they took and perfect them and balance them out? And then during focusing, babysit, clean up, mommy mode, then they can work a little bit on that. Are their resources so, I guess, strict to working on zombies and fixing things and just trying to balance out their game? If that's fine to me, to be completely honest, they've made steps forward. Black Ops 2, the first Call of Duty game, in my opinion, that actually has a balanced weapon system. All the guns. I don't get mad in this game, you know. World at War, MP40, UMP45 ACR, MW2, you know, FAMAS, AK-74U, Rapid Fire, Black Ops, you know, MP7, PP, whatever it was, PP90, PP19, whichever it was in that one. I don't remember. And, you know, the ACR in that game. You know, there's always these standalone weapons that are always overpowered. And you don't find that in this game. Evo's beast, but you can counter that with a PDW, with a good MP7 shot. You know, that stuff can actually happen. So they do well at perfecting other things. Now, let's take a step forward. Think about Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, Dead Man's Hand. The fuck were you thinking, bro? You know, the idea behind that, they were trolling us. It's a troll, especially after they said, we're not going to bring in Last Stand again. We're going to fix it because you guys asked. Fuck you. We're going to bring it in with C4, with a blast radius that shits on a Predator missile. You know, that was a big boo-boo, and that had to have been intentional. Nobody could have thought, like, yeah, they were at the meeting, unless they're all fucking stoned out of their mind, like, let's just piss everybody off. That was an intentional troll, nobody can deny that. But as it stands, they made a couple leaps forward. I like how the things work together. I like that they brought new game types in, you know, kill confirm, so on and so forth. Great, smart, smooth ideas. The big game changer, like I said, they always come with this one big game changer. They moved it up, they brought the Moab so it didn't end the game, they perfected one of their other things. Great idea. They brought in MW3. They awarded a little bit more of objective gameplay. I like that. But the big leap forward was the specialist loadout, which is what I was kind of shocked. If it wasn't for the entire new change in customization for Black Ops 2, specialist would have been in Black Ops 2. I love that idea. That was their big step forward. As soon as you think that there's not any other big ideas to be had, Modern Warfare changes it. And that, for one, is why I get excited for Modern Warfare. That's why I love them. Now, despite all the flaws, think about the flaws and the hatred and issues you had with Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 4, nobody can trump the fact that those were the most unique, fun experiences with those games. If there was never, ever any bullshit in those games, they would have been the best games. So if they work a little bit more on creating that kind of stuff and balance that stuff out, as you could tell, Treyarch's learned how to balance out the weapons. What if Modern Warfare 4 learns that too? What if they can still do that, implement that into their game, and still bring in this new one or two big ideas? If they could stop bringing in the fucked up ideas, Modern Warfare will always be a favorite over Treyarch. Treyarch has zombies. Zombies is a great idea. That's their cash cow. That's what they do to bring in all the money. So, again, as it comes down to it, I honestly have this feeling that Modern Warfare is the game changer. They're the gamblers. They're the ones that innovate, the ones that take the leaps, the ones that try to bring in the new, unique ideas, and then Treyarch tries to perfect them. I think it's a great strategy, to be completely honest. So, when people ask me, hey, Pone, what do you expect out of Modern Warfare 4? I expect the game to be fun. I expect the game to bring in something really, really new, something we've never seen before. And I expect there to be some bullshit along the way. You know, you can't blame me for having fear of, you know, there being another horrible death streak or something like that. But you could tell with Treyarch, though, you could tell that they perfect things. They bring in cool kill streaks, they try to, good creative maps, great customization ideas, objective play being rewarded. There's a lot of things that they're doing that is a very, very smart and intelligent idea. And you got to give, Treyarch credit for what they do. They mastered what they do. And I think it's time for Modern Warfare 4 to do it. Now that Treyarch has officially done so with them collaborating, I think they can honestly work together and create an incredible Modern Warfare 4 game. That's the one I'm looking forward to. I think this is going to be the big game changer, the one that's really going to bring spice back into Call of Duty. That's my opinion. Let me know if you have anything else. Let me know if you actually noticed the pattern, if you have the same feelings I do. And if you do, call me. No. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Drop a like rating, as it helps out a lot.